Yon World, we back. You already know what time it is, man. It's Friday, April 25th, 11 a.m. Shout out to everybody that's up. Shout out to everybody that's up, tracking the market. Y'all see the title. Solana headed to $1,000. Send it up. Solana headed to $1,000. It's going to happen. All of the market cap, the ETH had $500 billion. 500 billion. That's what's going to go into Solana. And Solana going to 500 billion. That's what would send Solana to $1,000. And it's possible. Every time I pull up with something, I'm not just hyping y'all up. I'm not just overhyping it. Only thing I overhype is a goddamn meme coin. When we talk about this market, I can show you. All right. I can show you. So Solana to get to 1,000. Let's do the math real quick. All right. All we got to do is go to ETH all-time high. And that's where I know Solana is headed this year. It's going to be within this year and next year. We're going to see these type of numbers. But with the ETFs, all of the, the digital assets, reserve, Solana being tax-free. Now the banks, they don't track no crypto activity. The banks, I'm pretty sure that means like if y'all ever dealt with the bank and you deposited crypto money, they ever like flagged it as fraud or asked you where you got this money from. I remember one time with Bank of America, right? With Bank of America, I was taking out money, my Bank of America business account, because I used to take money from my business account and pay myself in my personal account. And it was all from crypto. And one time, Bank of America, they stopped my card. It was like, they was asking me about the money and shit. I'm like, it's all crypto. I approved it. And yeah. But I seen this tweet. I'm about to show y'all what I'm talking about, like how the feds, the banks, they told the banks to stop. It's going to be a lot of little stuff that's just working in our favor. Like I said, crypto is going through like its legit phase, right? Crypto was always some unknown. Bitcoin was unknown. It was used for the dark web, a lot of shit. It had a history. But Bitcoin cleaned itself up. It's getting, big institutional money now. It's a top asset of the world. Like Bitcoin, top asset of the world. So you're going to see a lot of systems like the old money systems converting to crypto, approving crypto transactions, allowing, this industry to grow. And it's only going to take 4 years. 4 years from now, the 2020 or 2030, right? I seen a crazy tweet that 2030 Bitcoin gonna be worth 2.4 million. And this is like a asset firm, a popular financial asset firm talking about this. Let me show y'all real quick. Where Auntie go? I thought I retweeted her. I didn't retweet that shit. Could have swore I retweeted that shit. Nope. Auntie with the wide face. Just in ARK Invest updates their 2030 Bitcoin prediction. Bitcoin price prediction. 2.4 million. 2030. It's 2025. Just keep that in mind. Trump got a 4-piece. By the time Trump done with his run, we're going to be seeing Bitcoin already toward them numbers, right? And I think the world should be recalibrated to a point like where we making money from the tariffs. I saw that also. We was making money from tariffs now. Yeah, here we go. U.S. tariff revenue rises 60%, 15 billion in April. Look at that spike on the chart. And that was just April. That was when Trump really, you know what I'm saying? When he said, all right, all y'all getting tariffs. He putting tariffs on all this shit. 15 billion. You know, they gonna stop the IRS. They gonna abolish the IRS. Watch. This is about to be one of the greatest times in history. Shout out to everybody. We got Cuz in the chat. Shout out to Benji. 500 billion on that Solana. You see the market cap. We at 79 billion. We going to 500 billion on that Sol. All we need to do is go to 500 billion and we at $1,000 just to get y'all, because we need real numbers. You know what I'm saying? We bullish. We always gonna think the best. We always gonna expect the best, right? We always gonna expect the best. We're gonna assume the best is coming. But when you got that math behind it, that is different. When you know, when you can break it down to science, like we need, this number just got to go to 500, and we at 1,000. And all we gotta do is see 500 right here where that market cap at, and we at 1,000. Simple math. And we know it's gonna go there because Solana too bullish. It's the takeover. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know, shout out to everybody in the chat. Solana headed to $1,000. Seeing bullish meme coins too. You know, I really ain't been trading too heavy. I hit on that Pepe play, right? I did hit on that Pepe play, this one. You know, on the last live stream yesterday, as I had documented this, I pulled up with this. I got in it was at like 290 for real. I got in at it was a high 200K, right? Got in and then it shot up, right? I pulled up. By the time I made the live stream, it was at 600K. On the live stream, we ran from 600K to 1.1 million live on that Pepe. They sold it off. It never recovered, right? It looked like it was about to recover. It was like 10 a.m. It did go back up to 400. It did it twice, but then after that, it didn't bounce. Excuse me. Flared back up late last night, and then, you know, right now it's at 80K. But I got out in profit. You know, I thought it would do way better, but that was that Pepe play. That was the last play I shield and called. But I haven't been trading too much. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting on some Sol, but I want to catch a good one. You know, another good one. Low cap, run it up, millions. The price of Solana, because the price of Solana had dipped, then it went all the way back up now. So I know it's about to be a banger somewhere. I just want to talk about that last Pepe play. They sold Wojak. Troll still at 20 million though. Troll still at 20 million. Bullish community. They were saying something about the artist is with them. So I think the artist, who made Troll, whoever drew it, is in the community. That's what's probably sustaining this. It's at 20 million still. J Proof still at 50 million. J Proof was a real solid play. That boy Stu Peters still holding 84%. But yeah, Troll. I'm about to get back active and catch a good one. Get back active and catch a good one. I just gotta look at every single thing that come out. But I'm talking about get back active. I'm active, but I'm gonna chill another play. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna chill another good play soon. Because it's loading. It's Friday. It can happen. It's gonna happen today. I just want to catch it or see it. Somebody in the chat scan it. What was that one play I seen? Somebody called a good play. I seen that. What was that junk called? Trencher. What is Trencher? I wasn't looking. It been hot outside. It been hot outside, and I ain't know how to act when I felt that heat. It been so cold in Michigan. Soon as it turned 80 degrees, I was like, what the fuck? It was like I couldn't even sit in front of a computer. I was like, oh shit. I did a morning live stream and I was out all day after that. Playing with my dog, eating barbecue and shit, getting lit. I should have went to the Pistons. It was a Pistons game yesterday. That mud. I gotta stay hip because they in the playoffs, so that shit looked live last night. I gotta go next game. Gotta go. Trencher. What the fuck is Trencher? Hold on. Bro, this shit at 7 million. Trencher. That's funny. These the new kids of the trenches. These motherfuckers like Cabbage Patch Dolls. Yon, help me out. I'm down 3K. I think your strongest trait is avoiding many plays. How you do that? You gotta hit on a good one. You gotta hit on a good one. I be looking at it as like sometimes, it's kind of like a downside, because I hit on a good one and then I have all this momentum. I have a momentum. Then I hit on the play. Then I'll be like, all right. Then I don't want to trade for a day or two. But it actually help you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to trade every single day, and that's why I may not I hit on the play and I'll be up, X amount of sold, however many sold, and then the market increased too. So it's not like I didn't make money. I made some money by just being patient on the low. So it'd be like I don't even gotta overtrade, and then it'd be like, my family or something going on, I probably, not trading, or I won't be looking at every single play. But the thing about meme coins is when I want to make some money, from meme coins, I just focus and I lock in and I cut off all distractions, and I won't go outside. I won't be doing nothing random, no extracurricular activities. When I want to make some money, I just focus. And that's really what you got to do. Like, don't go to sleep. Like, don't watch TV. I don't watch TV in this bitch. Like, I be on the laptop, on my phone, looking at play after play. When I'm in the play, I'm watching it. So it's like but you gotta hit and then give yourself some breathing room. Like, you need a little breathing room. You need a couple racks so you can breathe. Sometimes it don't feel like a desperate, like, oh, I gotta trade. Like, I like making fun with it. Like, all right, damn, we caught a good one. Like, oh, that make, like, I'm looking for a meta that makes sense. I'm not trying to get in a play just to make some money. I actually want to catch a good ass play. So even though it may seem like I'm hunting, like I am hunting, but it may seem like I'm going from play to play to play, I'm still looking for the best one to attach myself to. Like, I ain't just trying to shield no bullshit. If it's a bullshit play, I can get in it and out on the bot and forget about it. But when it comes to the plays I really want to push, I'm looking like this. This some meta for real. Like, Trencher, now looking at it, hindsight, would it be like hindsight 2020, looking at it now that it's up. This shit crazy. But I didn't even see this play at all, though. I really didn't. It was somebody had scanned it. Somebody scanned it in my chat. Shout out to whoever scanned it in the chat. But earlier this morning, somebody pulled up the leaderboard, and I seen it at the top of the leaderboard. I'm like, Trencher. Wait, I know where I seen this at. I think Powell, P-O-W, Powell Jim. Did Powell call this shit? He did. He be shilling shit differently. Like, he just pasted the ticker symbol. Wait, this shit went to 10 million? Oh, this went to 11 million for real. Damn. When the next big call? It could be today. What am I about to do? I gotta go. Cause I had sent my mama on a trip. So I gotta go get the dog and watch the dog. If my sister don't want to, then I'm gonna be locked in though today. So I could call a banger today. It's gonna be this weekend for sure. Cause I ain't really doing nothing. I ain't really got nothing planned for real this weekend. I'm gonna just be locked in. But y'all just tune in, join the community. They called this in the over 20x. Let's just say like a 27x or something. Shout out to, who was crypto in? Kryptonite. The blockchain bully. Shout out to you, dog. That was a good call. Y'all have been calling some shit. I just gotta look at the chat and focus. That's all. Like, when you be doing shit. We got Kiera in the chat. Shout out to Kiera. Your next shield 1000x spoken. Man, that J-Proof play was out cold. That was a 200 milli play, y'all. 200 milli play. And I showed y'all that bitch at, nigga, a bunch of market caps. I'm pretty sure I showed it under a million. But it had dipped. I think it even dipped on live to 700K once. I know on one live we was just chilling when it was at 2 million. So even from 2 million to 200 million, that's 100x. If you would have got in at 2 million, you could have put in one soul at 1 million, and every million you would have been making a soul. Every million. One sold, one sold, one sold. That's 100 sold, nigga. But yeah. Benji said he got in at 640 on J Proof. Yeah, I had dropped it in the chat, 500K. And it dipped. I think it had dipped for sure. Cause I got in like I seen it at 100 and like 80K. I seen that bitch at like 170K, 180. Then it jumped instantly, like from there to 300. Then it jumped from 300 to like 400. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting it. I got in and I shielded. I'm like, yo, this some alpha, nigga. This some motherfucking alpha. But J Proof was a good hit for April. It was the biggest play of April. It was bigger than retarded coin. You know, definitely putting that under my belt. 100 milli play. Federal Reserve withdraw crypto activity reporting required for banks. What does this mean? That means they about to stop, regulating all them crypto transactions. I don't know if y'all ever dealt with that, but majority of my big income has been through crypto in the past 3 years. And like it was one point where I was using my business account, and then I throw all my crypto money, I funnel it through my business, and then I would pay myself, and my Bank of America, they flagged my account. They was like, what's all of this activity? Like, what's all of this money activity? And then I was like, it's crypto. They flagged it as fraud, like, because it was, I don't know if y'all ever, I mean, I know y'all have, but when you get a crypto trend, it say like a weird name. It say like Forest. Like it be saying weird ass names when you deposit your crypto on your bank account. Like, I don't know what the fuck it be some weird ass names. It don't say like ACH, like how it's supposed to say. Like when you get a direct deposit, it'd be like ACH, clearance house, blah blah blah. Like it come from something else, and it was hitting my account. But yeah, Bank of America flagged me at one point. My account good now, but at one point they flagged me, and I think that's what they talking about as far as like crypto reporting activities, or because it wouldn't be like tax, or they probably are referring to tax, but I think it would have said that like crypto activity. It's just like if your bank account is getting large amounts of money, and when they come from these exchanges. I think Coinbase did say Coinbase on it, but when you get a withdrawal from crypto.com, it don't say crypto.com on that bitch. It was saying like Forest or something. And yeah, I had to like say what it was or all that good stuff. But I think they just gonna pull back on that from banks. And if your bank, it was like you can't buy crypto with your debit card, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't buy crypto with your debit card because like, and they gonna stop all of that. Like if y'all ever went through that, like people was trying to buy with their debit card and then they get flagged. You gotta call the bank. They like, yeah, this a crypto transaction. Get it approved. Like some banks was strict like that. Some banks were strict like that. In some cities, they don't even allow crypto. I remember it was something like with New York. People in New York, y'all go through little loopholes. Y'all gotta go through all type of loopholes with crypto. So they need to cut all that out. Cut all that out. It's the new digital money. Everything digital anyway. Everything digital anyway, man. I got in 670 on J Proof. Shout out to everybody that got in J Proof. I feel good that multiple people did get in this, multiple people hit on it. So, we definitely did our part this month as far as a big call. Because normally the big call come in the first 10 days of a month. But it was, we had to rest in peace. You know, RP my grandma. But it was family all this month, so I wasn't thinking about streaming. But soon as when all of that was done, I was like, I just was inspired to grind, and that shit came right after that was a big ass play. Right after all that crazy shit happened, and it just put me right back in that mode for real. So yeah, shout out to J Proof. This was a motherfucking blessing. God damn it. Shout out to everybody who got blessed by that J Proof bag. That's what it say. If you use, see, I haven't used Coinbase in a couple years because Coinbase had banned me with the little personal business account shit I was just telling y'all about. You can't use your personal and your business account on your Coinbase. If y'all doing that, don't do it. They gonna send you an email one day. But yeah, when you use crypto.com, you get this. This is what it's gonna say on your bank statement. It's gonna be like, Forest. I feel like it should say ACH crypto.com. Like it should be like a goddamn direct deposit directly from crypto. But they got some type of LLC that they send their money through to send to all their companies. That's the only reason to say that. What you end up doing instead of transferring it to a bank account? Are you just transferring it in smaller increments, or do you have other? No, I transfer all the money to a bank. Anytime I cash out crypto, I go through my bank. Chase, it's like I'm good with Chase. Chase never stopped me. They never, the most Chase will do is if you make a big purchase, they'll send you a text message like, is this shit real? Is this you? And then you be like, yes. Or you could do the transaction. But nah. I still use the banks for all my shit. Credit unions gonna always support you. I was wherever you at, in the world, get a credit union. If you ever have any problems with big banking, just get like a popular credit union. Because credit unions, they deal with people who have cash-based businesses, like people who get unbanked that shit. They go to a credit union, and credit unions don't turn down no money. Like, even I remember it was something like when people started marijuana businesses, cannabis businesses, it's like all cash-based. They couldn't accept no like credit card transactions at first, and it was like you had to, where people went when they was dealing with cash-based businesses, they always went through a credit union. They never messed up their account. And this, you still get a MasterCard, Visa card. You could still get approved for houses and loans, and it's just like a bank. It's just like a fucking bank, but it's not like credit unions. They everywhere, but they not like the popular big three banks like the Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Chase. They just not like up there with them, but they still same function. Discord, I don't got a Discord, but I do have a Telegram group. Y'all can join the TG. Make sure y'all join the Telegram. Link is in the description. Join the Telegram. If you join through Patreon, let me check on the Patreon. See where we at with the audience. All right. So this where we at right now. We had 973 active members. Shout out to everybody who joined, whether you subscribed or a paid member. I appreciate the support. And this month, past 30 days, we got 49 new members. So shout out to everybody who been watching, who joined. We're going to keep going up. The market is pumping. It's going in the right direction. Solana, let's see. Solana at 152. We up 2% on the day. Forever bullish. All right. It's a bullish sentiment. We pushing toward 160. Once we break 160, Solana can go up dollars. Solana can go up a whole $100 in one day. We almost back at 3 trillion in global crypto market cap, so that's good. Bitcoin 95,000. We might wake up tomorrow, Bitcoin be back at 100K. You know, Bitcoin might be back at 100K. I know it's gonna be back at 100K this week. I could see Bitcoin being back at 100K this week. It's been a lot of bullish news. I know we've been going through a lot of ups and downs, but it's about to be green. Like from now to like the first couple weeks of May, it's gonna be real green. Then we might see a little dip. Then going into June, it's gonna be another green run when they do the interest rate announcement. The official interest rate announcement, I think that the next one come in June, like at the start of June. So May gonna be real bullish. May gonna be real green for the market. Y'all gonna see. Y'all will see. Yeah, since you made 6 figures with crypto, how do you keep most of your crypto money? Do you pay less taxes? Open up a business account? How do I keep most of my money? That's a good question. I keep making it. You gotta keep making money, but pay what you owe in taxes. You know what I'm saying? Your tax bill is never like it. Your tax bill is all different. You know, I live in Michigan, so it's a different tax bill than, you know, if you even live in Texas. In Texas, you don't get taxed on the state level on your income. So you only got to pay federal, but it's like it all depends on where you live and the percentage. Like you in, you know, New York, it's a higher tax than, you know, if you in Florida. I don't think it's no fucking tax. Or it's like certain states there ain't no tax. Tennessee, you know, but then in California it's a crazy tax. So it all depends on where you live, on how you're gonna be taxed, wherever your environment is. Cities, you know what I'm saying, everybody got a different percentage that you gotta pay. But I got a lot of ways I make money. So, and my overhead is not a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay a lot to live. And yeah. No kids. Like my expenses be coming from me helping people. Like if I want to help somebody or I want to travel, do some shit, like I could really stack a lot of money if I just chill. You know what I'm saying? If I just chill and just work and do nothing, because I ain't got like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just at a point in my life where that's the main, you know what I'm saying? That's all I got. Like I ain't got like no kids. Like some people in a relationship right now, some people got kids, some people chasing this, that. Like I ain't doing none of that. Like I'm not chasing nothing. I don't got no kid. I done did so much. It's like now I could just chill and think about where I want to take it next. Like I want to, you know, do something crazy, like move to a whole nother location and, you know what I'm saying, do some crazy shit. But it's easy to save and keep the money. It's easy to keep the money. You know, you just don't do no stupid shit. You know, don't live outside of your means and keep making money. Still making double. I don't count what I spend. If you make double, keep making double. You know, it's different. Like if you just trading, all right. But I do have multiple sources of income. And trading is one of them. But yeah, you gotta keep your expenses low. You know. Make investments. Like gold, get some gold. Definitely open up a business account. You know, that's how I was doing. We got Nate in the chat. Store money in Bitcoin. Like my methods are all simple to make money, like or to keep money. You know, and I just feel like the industry I chose to focus on in my life, crypto, is gonna always have me with the opportunity, with some money, with some, with some, like, it's just like this industry is different than other industries. So, it's like a revolving door on the profit and the money. And like even if the market is slow, I've made certain connections. A motherfucker DM me like, "Hey, you want to promote this, or I got this play." Like it'd be a whole opportunity on some just money. It just keep coming. So it'd be like, and I just keep a positive mindset. And yeah, you can keep money. You can build. You can do all of that. You know, mind right. Like before I had a dollar, I felt like money. So I knew I was gonna manage it. And then it's like I don't got nobody to turn to. Like if something go wrong with me, I don't got nobody to turn to. So I always had to be super smart. And then it's like I'm the breadwinner. You gotta take care of your family. Shit come up, you realize how much people depend on you. So you gotta like really I'm serious about money. Like I don't joke with money. So it's just like I got a bunch of different beliefs on that money shit. Do you store your money in assets like real estate? Uh, just crypto, right? In my main portfolio, I do own a Bitcoin. I own a Bitcoin. I have a certain amount of Solana I hold. Um, and I like gold. You know what I'm saying? I like gold too. So other than that, like I'm not real big on real estate right now. Even though I know that has been a wealth driver for centuries. People owning land, like, and it's something that I'm looking toward eventually. Like I was seeing, like it was even this realtor lady I'm following, but she doing like these duplexes, and she was like, you put down like the amount. I forgot the real number, but it was the amount I had, and she said it, and it was like, put down this, you live in this one, then you rent out the next one, then you own both of these bitches after a year. And it's like I'll do something like that, but I gotta with real estate, because I feel so green on real estate. I gotta take baby steps with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta do like the duplex shit or a small unit. You know what I'm saying? Then boy, but yeah, like I'm into like digital real estate, futuristic assets. Like when I heard the interview from, I don't know if y'all ever heard the interview of the person who made Telegram. What's his name? This dude, he had an interview. Damn, who interviewed him? I don't be knowing everybody names, but he had an interview with that popular dude. Um, doop 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 doop. Yeah, they arrested him after that interview. But this dude, Pavel, right? Yo, oh, let's say my mic went up. Mic check, mic check, mic check. But yeah, what was I saying? All right, so No, but the way this dude lived his life, it was like inspiring to me because he just owned all these digital assets, and he don't own like, you know how somebody like most people there, he a billionaire too. He a billionaire. But he like he lease all his cars, rent all, like he don't own no big assets other than Bitcoin and like the future. He own like future shit. But he still managed to, build an app. Like he own his app. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a crazy asset. Like, I want to do different shit. Like, I want to goddamn own a website that's generating X amount of dollars. And I feel like that's a real estate. I feel like that's a digital asset. If I could build a fucking application or some type of website, some type of subscription based service, where people paying, or it could be, I'm talking about something that's completely outside of crypto, but build something like that. That's, I really want to invent some shit. It's like the old wheel. I get the old wheel of everybody like, yeah, invest in a Roth IRA and get your real estate and rah, rah, rah. It's like I be thinking more outside the box. Like, what can I create like that can make me some generational wealth? I want to create something. Like, it is like, you can't take that away. Just buy houses and flip, make that money. Ooh, ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But I also want to invent something too. You know what I'm saying? That's where the billions, like, I'll just be thinking bigger. I want to do something. I want to have an automated product, and that bitch is, it's like I got a fucking hotel. It's like I got an apartment building, because the money coming in just 10 times greater. But there's so many examples of what I'm talking about. Like, I done seen examples of what I'm talking about. Like, people being like digital nomads. Like, they done made a business. They don't own they might not own a bunch of real estate or this XYZ, but they have assets. They made a Bitcoin, an application they made, a website, or something. And I feel like there's so many ways to look at what are assets, income producing, generating assets. There's so many different ways to get involved in them. Like for example, it was at one point, I remember I told y'all about this shit. But like, I was gonna start investing in YouTube channels. So I was working. It was one dude, and he's still on he's still on Instagram and shit. But this nigga be scamming everybody. This nigga, he a scammer. But his name is David Omari, and he be making all these calls like, yeah, I sell YouTube channel. I thought this nigga was real. So, I broke bread with him. I had broke bread with him because that's an industry. I understand it fully, but they just, how David Omari and them, they literally scamming it. So, like, I sent this dude 20,000. I sent this nigga $20,000 because he was like, yeah, I'm gonna make you his YouTube channel. Like, they were showing me the channel, right? They were showing me the channel all through Zoom calls and like this happened like after I hit on Grok. So I was like, I want to invest in something, and I didn't want to sit on all the money. So I took 20K of it, and I was investing in his YouTube channel. So the nigga, his name David Omari. Y'all look this nigga up. I'm about to tell you the whole story. So this nigga, I sent this nigga 20,000, and then after I sent him the money, he stopped responding. I'm like, bro, is you serious? And after he didn't gave me his number, all type of shit, all by. So y'all know me, I'm crazy. Y'all done reverse engineered, looked up everything. I done found out where the nigga lived at. I found out where he lived because he really tried to play me. Like, I sent him the money. Then he like, oh no, that because the YouTube channel was already making like $2,500 a month, and I'm like, all right, I could recoup on X amount of money. I was already doing the math. Like, it made sense. You know what I'm saying? All right, I could recoup that, like the little investment. Then I just got this, I got this channel that's making money. So the nigga, poof, the nigga disappeared. I'm like, dog, you serious? So, nigga, I'm on his head. I'm on his head. All his assistants. And then I found this nigga address. When I found that nigga address, that nigga sent that money back so fast, bro. He sent that money back so fast. He sent that shit back so fast. I ain't gonna even tell y'all, but you can find anybody address. And people just be, you can't be like, all I'm gonna say is, bro, don't be all in your crib posting pictures. Nigga. Like, this nigga was recording whole video. I'm like, all right. It's 2025. We got some software, boy. But don't work with David Omari. You know what I'm saying? Go on his page, be like, hey, you know Yon? He might block you. We was on his head. How you find it? I can't tell y'all that. I can't tell y'all that. No, but it's like, it's a crazy, it's like so simple though. It's so simple. But it come from people posting too much on social media. Like, you post too much, a motherfucker can find your goddamn. I don't know. Y'all ever seen old boy? It's somebody on social media that be you could post any picture and he know where you at. You go, oh yeah, I can do. But it's literally a software. I can't even tell y'all about that shit. But if you ever need to get on somebody, hey, like, hey, I know your whole low. But yeah, man, be careful. But I said that to say, I ain't want to end it off at that. Like, yeah, but don't work with that motherfucker. But it's actual. I found me going through that experience though. It led me to the real source where you can buy YouTube channels, and it's a way where you can buy YouTube channels, and all you do when you buy a YouTube channel, and you can look at that as like a piece of digital real estate. People have what's called evergreen content on a channel, which makes them money whether they doing anything or not. Like, they just got this old ass video, they keep making them, you know, $1,000 a month, $1,000 a month, and then they stack them videos up, compound interest, you get X amount of dollars. But you can track all of this in the YouTube analytics. And then, like, when you buy a YouTube channel, all you need is a fucking YouTube AdSense account, and then you can transfer your AdSense account. You can just attach it on the YouTube page, and then you own it, and then it'll be attached like in your emails on Google. Like, anybody got a YouTube channel, you already know. Like, when you go on YouTube, it's all attached to your Google. But yeah, you can buy YouTube channels, and it is real sources. But, you know, on the way to finding that out, that happened. You know what I'm saying? But I got my money back because I'm a smart nigga, and you can't play with God's children. You can't play with the anointed ones, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like cuz on Sinners. I got that mojo bag on me. Everybody died but me. Goddamn, because I got that mojo on me. Yeah, Auntie. Yeah. I'll be going to go see Auntie too. Like, I went to go see Auntie. I'll be going to go see Auntie too. We need to know some of these scammers low. Dog. I ain't know Yon was a nerd. No, I'm smart though. Like, fuck all that tough shit. You only gangster if you rich. You only gangster if your mama can call you right now and say, son, I need a break. Can you help me go on a trip? And you can say, yeah, ma, here you go. If you can't do that, you ain't gangster, nigga. If your people call you and they like, hey, we need help XYZ, and you like, no, I can't do it because of get your tough ass on. Get your tough ass on. We ain't on none of that. So no, but for real though, that's how I feel though. But I'm smart though. I'm real smart to even know how to do this. Like I remember when people didn't know how to upload their music on Apple Music, and it's like, and it ain't even like that I'm smart. I just know how to ask the right questions or search for shit. If you know how to search for shit, you can find anything on the internet. You can learn everything. You can learn everything about anybody. You just gotta know what you're looking for. A lot of people don't know what they're looking for. They don't know what to ask. So yeah, like when I want to find something, I search it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of everything. How I looked at it, like when Grand Theft Auto 6 come out, y'all gonna see me streaming, and ain't nobody taught me how to stream. I looked up a video on YouTube how to stream. these the platforms to go to. This the camera you get. You connect it to this. You download this software, nigga, and you follow the steps. Nobody is smarter than nobody, bro. It's like nobody is smarter than nobody. Like the people that with all the money, some people are dumb, illiterate. You know what I'm saying? They might not be the motherfucking sharpest tool in the sharpest knife in the goddamn cabinet, whatever the fuck people be saying. But that's how it is. Like they just know how to take action. They know how to ask the right questions. They know how to meet the right people and be around the right shit. And you know, but everything I learned and goddamn researching. I know how to look up people's phone numbers. Yeah, a lot of stuff is public information, and you should remove everybody. Like now, when we talking about privacy and all this shit, everybody should remove their public information. Remove their public information, because even if you knew my full government name right now, it's a way that you can go on, because your information, it's like a certain aspect of your information is public. If you ever voted, you know, wherever you live, if you're in your name, it's public. But you can go on these websites and you can be like, you know, you can revoke your information, you know, so it's not searchable on Google. Like some people name, you search on Google, nigga, everything pop up on who they are, what's going on with them. Like if you knew my real name, anybody that do know, just search it. You're not gonna see where I live, nothing, because I took it off. I knew how. I've been learning how to do that years ago. But if you search your name, then you see it pop up like a goddamn white pages, you know, or something like, oh shit, you can go on their website, go all the way to the bottom, and then it's a way to contact them to remove shit like that. But Yon World is different. Like Yon World, you type in Yon World on Google, you see that's boo, bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. I think you can even find my LLC, all of that shit. Bang, bang, bang. Which website you use to take it off? That's why you put everything in the trust anonymous. I don't even know. It's because it be listed on multiple. Let me see where I'm gonna search my name. Nope. I'm gone. I'm off the internet. You can only find Yon on the internet. You can only find Yon on the internet, bro. They don't got nothing on me. You'll probably have to do a federal deep dive search on me to find something. But it's like if you gotta search your name, like search your name in your city, and then it'll be like if you see they be like here, whatever, and then they got your address, they got current shit. You gotta click on that, and then you gotta go to the bottom of that whatever page it's on, and it's gonna say something like remove your information. And you gotta remove that. You gotta request it to be removed. And it won't be searchable. Cause some of them search engines, or some of them is big like search engines. But all right, y'all. I think we talked enough. If y'all got any more questions for me, we done went for a whole hour. Load the soul. Solana, the market is pumping. I'm gonna pull up with a banger. I know I didn't get y'all no good entry points on nothing on this live stream. But stay tuned in, join the chat. We're gonna lock back in and catch another one. Catch another big play. It's April 25th right now. It's Friday. It's the weekend. Right. It's the weekend. So plays about to come. I'm really trying to see what the meta is. What reef? He should. Kramer. Jim Kramer going viral. Inverse Kramer. Damn, that's a bullish looking play. Look at this. Just dropped while I was yapping. Oh, damn. Y'all can't even see the screen. Investments you hold. Do they show you ads after you just go on a website and they start showing you ads? I'm buying gold, Bitcoin, and digital online businesses, man. That's what I want. I mean, that's all I'm buying. That's what I want. That's all I'm buying. Gold, crypto, and digital businesses. All right, y'all. That's my live stream. Inverse Kramer. God damn. You said it's hustler season. Yon, come join us. Man, where the hustlers at? Where the real get money niggas at? I'm about to move, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to a whole new city, like I'm going to a whole new school. You go to a new school, you gotta make new friends and all type of shit. I want to go to a whole new city and do that shit. That's what I'm on right now. Hustler season. I need to be around I need to be around people that's smarter than me, richer than me. People that know shit. Like, yeah, we making this investment on this 30 unit property, you trying to go in on it? Like, what? Y'all niggas got a whole system over here. Yeah, we renting the motherfucking we renting the yacht. Everybody just gotta put down 200. You pulling up? Hell yeah. We getting real money around this bitch. We getting real money around this bitch. I'm still on live. I'm still on live, man. True life. I'm addicted to live streaming. When Grand Theft Auto 6 come out, I might have to make a new channel. I don't know if I'm gonna make a new channel or keep it going on Yon World. I'm gonna turn into one of them streaming niggas. I'm gonna do crypto in the morning and stream. But for real, I'm gonna catch. I already know how it's gonna play out. Before it drop, I'm gonna catch a big ass play. It's gonna be crazy. I'm gonna just have to take a month off, and then we're gonna be back with another one again. What's the ticker symbol? Shield me ticker symbols. I stay live if y'all stay active in the comments. I know I've been talking for a whole hour, but it really don't feel like it. Two girls, one coin. Who's a freaky ass nigga? Go to Miami, yeah. On the low. I don't want to travel until the summertime. My mama, I just sent my mama to Miami. For a week. I could have went, but I'm like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. It actually feel good, and like it ain't in Michigan. It ain't like super cold no more. Let me check the weather before I jinx it. Dang. Maybe I should have went. Maybe I should have went. I'm thinking it's about to be 80 all week. I thought it was about to be 80 all week, man. It was only 80 yesterday for the past 2 days. Now today is 74. And next week is all 60s, man. I gotta bring out the coat again. I'm too black for this. I'm way too black. Y'all know melanin. Melanin thrives in the sun. It thrives in the sun. It get electric. It get more information. It get more charged. You know, some people go in the sun and get burnt. Some people go in the sun and get charged. But no, I got only. Have y'all ever got sunburnt though? I thought because I had melanin for real that I could never get sunburnt. But if your skin, what happened is like, how do you get sunburnt? Like say if you get in the water, because I was in Jamaica when this happened. I went to Jamaica. But if you get in the water and then like you lay out in the sun and you just let the sun dry you all day. I'm talking about all day until that bitch go down, you could possibly get sunburned. But that's how it happened. Like all on my back. I'm like, damn, I ain't never. My skin was peeling and shit. But never again, you know. They got that cocoa butter in it. Real. What? Man. care what nobody say about astrology. That shit real. I learned something new about astrology from every girl I've been with, for real. Like, what did I learn last time? I learned something about, it's like you got like a big three. That's what I learned. With astrology, everybody got like 3 signs that influence you, and they make everybody different. And if you study that shit, you will realize, like, some people don't look into it, but if you really look into it, everybody fit their characteristic. Like, everybody fit their characteristic. Like, everybody fit their characteristic. Like, I did my mama shit, and it makes sense. Like, I did my dad shit, his shit makes sense. My sister, everybody, whoever I study, whenever I study that shit. But shout out to all the women who ever taught me about astrology. I appreciate y'all. I believe it. I don't give a fuck. What the fuck? Hold on. What JP Morgan Chase say? I'll be forgetting how to say his name. What Chase founder? Millionaires. You know? Hold on, I was trying to show y'all something. They don't got the image. See, this the Chase. This is what Chase Bank said. Hold on, goddamn, where the? I was looking for a good little. You know, that's what Chase Bank, the money. That's what the money said. You know. But I learned all about astrology, numerology, different relationships. It'll always come up. Like, what's your sign? And did you know this about you? Did you know you was a life path 3? I'm a life path 3. I know all type of shit about myself. But it helped me focus. And then it was like, for some people, you might be doing something and you ain't even supposed to be doing that. You gotta know where your strengths and your weaknesses is at. And I think that's really what it show you. The most wealthiest people, they will talk about it. But like, even when I went to Egypt, it's this temple. It's called Dondera. Like, where they had the whole solar system mapped out in the fucking in the ceiling. All 12 constellations. You know, all, I think is it 12 houses or 24 houses? I don't know all the shit. But yeah, all of the whole sky mapped out. Mapped out. It's one of the oldest sciences. But the Romans want you to believe in what they say. And if you don't believe in what the Romans tell you, you're going to hell. Most people, they so indoctrinated. You know what I'm saying? Anything outside of the Catholics. But all right. If the Romans don't tell you, then you don't believe it. A lot of y'all was crying when the Pope died. Niggas was crying when the Pope died. That is hilarious. I ain't about to. I could go real deep, but I don't even feel like doing all that right now. But just study yourself and believe in whatever you want to believe in, and it don't really matter. Like what really matters is the results. If you could pull up with the results, that's all that really matter. You know what I'm saying? You could believe the motherfucking earth is flat. You know what I'm saying? You could believe the earth is fucking flat and it's not, and you could still be a millionaire. You could still come up and be like, I believe in this. So that's not really it's like we all have our own beliefs. Like even some people, they study astrology, they learn more about themselves and the world around them, but then some people don't. So believe in what you want. At the end of the day, it's all about your results. That's what the people gonna remember is your motherfucking results. What you did, how you impacted the world, how you made them feel. So that's what you really got to focus on. But it's your boy Yon World. That's my live stream. I appreciate all the support. Shout out to Kier. I'm out. Peace.